So, hi, it's your boy, Phoenix Brenton here, and today I have. I'm just going to be basically talking while trying to do the Easter egg because after you hear this story of how my Easter egg for the Richtofen side of things have gone, you probably will understand why.
Stop the Ether reactors from going into meltdown. I need to.
No, a matter of fact, let me just turn off the audio. I have heard these quotes like gameplay music, that's fine. Dialogue, that can be turned off. Because, for obvious reasons. So, back to where I was saying. Oh my god. I'm trying to aim with this gun. Alright. There you go. The bucket should be filled, and it is. So, back to my point. So, obviously you guys watched me completing the first the same side of the Easter egg, or the Richtofen side of the Easter egg first try, and, that boss fight, in my opinion, was pretty easy, and, such is life. But then I tried the Richtofen side of thing. Obviously, there's the live stream on my channel where I immediately just died, basically, and had legitimately no idea of how I could do it. And I just, tried afterwards and tried and tried. I think I went like 2 attempts, not before I actually looked up how to do it. And again, just immediately died right afterwards. And that was pretty freaking painful. The fact that, again, each attempt basically takes me a whole hour to do, which I think this is probably the longest Easter egg out of the entire game in terms of how much time it may take. Maybe Citadel. Citadel's definitely up there too, but I don't know. Maybe I might have to check, but I'm pretty sure it's either this map or it's Citadel's in terms of which map takes you the longest to complete the Easter egg. So it's definitely a mixture between the two. And is there an analog machine down here? There it is. Alright, let's upgrade this thing in rarity. And then I finally looked up a guide for the boss fight. And then I realized this was the best strategy, as you will see later in this live stream. You can see what strategy I really pinpoint. And I tried the strategy with the Maelstrom, and I was a bit questionable with the Maelstrom, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, the Maelstrom isn't terrible, but I just don't think that might have been the best gun for me to use. I think this setup that I currently have is probably the best in the game, but that's my opinion. Obviously, everybody's opinion is different, and blah blah blah. There's one class legs. So, oh, damn! I already found it already. All right, and one of my least favorite things about the Easter egg after attempting it for so long now, it's got to be how you get all the parts for Klaus. Now, it makes sense when you think about it, but it is still really annoying that you only could get one part at a time, and when every single round of those things only spawn for like every 5 to 6 rounds. And that can get really annoying pretty quickly, actually. If I have to be frank with you. So, I do really wish that it could change, but I just don't think it will. Because it just makes my life so much easier. Because I have attempted this Easter egg, I would say about 6 to 7 times now, ever since completing it with the Sam one. And most of the time I do make it to the boss fight, which, by the way, the last attempt I went to the boss fight, obviously I had the Maelstrom. But because my brother and I were kind of in a hurry during that time, I felt pretty rushed, and then I died, which is kind of what you don't want to feel when you're doing that boss fight, is feel rushed, because otherwise you're going to lose on 100%, like how I died, actually. So, just a bit of a word of advice. And I think one thing I've started to kind of notice in terms of patterns is to always make sure, maybe get the map open, make sure you have your fully Pack-a-Punch, blah blah blah. But there's a lot of things I try to do in terms of making sure you have the right stuff set out perfectly for the boss fight, because it's like you kind of can't complete the Easter egg because of the Klaus step until like round 10 or 11 or 12, because you need to get the Klaus leg, and then you also need an Uber Klaus to, or not leg, I meant arm, my bad. So it's kind of difficult for me to personally like do that. And at first I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it anymore, this is way too difficult for me. But after realizing that the Easter egg could, or the super Easter egg on this game could potentially, let me say this again, could potentially have both sides, so Richtofen and Sam, I was like, yeah, I have to do it. Alright. So let me hit my shots. And the last ones are, alright. Pack-a-Punched my gun. I actually have enough for tier 3 of this gun already off the get-go, which is really, really nice. The amount of things that you actually have to do in this room is kind of crazy, because you got to get the blood sample first of all, and then you have to get the orb as well to shoot at the teleporter. So those are like 2 things that you really have to do on this map. Where am... Actually, I could just go down to the spawn area, then I can go up, and then I can go get my trusty little tier 3 of this gun. And one thing I've realized doing this step multiple times is that why do I keep blinking? Maybe it's because I'm trying to pay attention in this game as well. But one thing I have noticed... Okay, I forgot what I was about to say. Man, this gun feels like it does nothing. This is kind of the part where I wish I still had the Maelstrom. Ow. Let me try to heal. Got the freaking hit scan with this guy is honestly a crime. Oh, great. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to look at what the code was before. I keep forgetting to do that as of recently, and it's kind of annoying. Oh my. Boobly. Wow. I'm having a very fun start. I hate this is like has to be one of the first freaking steps in the goddamn Easter egg. Alright. So we got A for effort. And C. So we gotta look for AC. AC is 089. 089. There we go. Liquidly split. All right. All right, now I don't need you anymore. Now I need to get zombie souls. That's kind of been one of the big things that I have personally noticed is that you need to keep the Elder Disciple alive so it could spawn in a ton of vermin so you can just get that part of the step done and over with. That's one thing I have noticed as I have done the Easter egg several times, as annoying as that is. like, there's a lot of tips and tricks and mucknots that I have noticed after doing this Easter egg several times. Alright, I'm about to run out of ammo, so I'm gonna need to buy some ammo real quick. There we go. And also, the full FET part of this gun is completely necessary for the boss fight. So you never have to reload your gun, ever. There we go. I can kill you. Because you're annoying. I don't think that's the last one. I think I have to do one more. Oh, that was it? Oh. Interesting. Alright, so now I gotta do the shroom step now with the Easter egg, because that's kind of one of the only things now I can do. I'm gonna open this door because it's necessary to the Easter egg. Let's go top on this thing right here. Probably want to buy Jug after this step. Alright, that one's dead. Also, after doing this for several times now, I also know how I can do these steps. And I know where exactly all the mushrooms are. I think there's like one mushroom in the, you know, area where that mushroom teleporter thing is. And then there's one, yeah, this one right here. And then there are two outside, but you have to open a door to get to. Alright, let's bring the zombie over here. So I can weave my way around it and call back here. So I can finish this finally. Alright, there we go. Now I gotta go over here, get the DNA vial. I think this is the only thing I can really do at the moment. So I kind of have to... Well, first of all, I just want to get perks so I can get Mele Macchiano then. I think the big perks that you need in this map, or in this game, honestly, is probably double tap, PhD slider, and jug if you're doing the Easter egg. Those are the two main perks that you need to get when you need, or the three main perks you need to get for the boss fight. Obviously, quick revive is also pretty big too, but... And also, my tactical and lethal are exactly what I'm going to run for the boss fight. Which is kind of weird, because usually you run like Casimirs or Monkey Bombs, etc. You don't normally run stims for a boss fight. You don't normally do that. But for this boss fight, you do. Alright. I mean, I'm pretty sure the canon ending to this map is most likely going to be helping Richtofen. I think that's probably what the canon ending of this map is most likely going to be. But that's my personal expression. So you can hate me all you want in the comments. Alright, I got over precisely over 3,000. I mean, speed cola is kind of important though too. I will be honest with that, because speed cola is pretty important because there's that augment where you can get your field upgrade faster, and that is such a necessary thing to have for the boss fight. Like, as annoying as that might be, that kind of is true though. I can't wait though to try high rounds. I still haven't tried high rounds officially yet on this map, but I do really want to try it eventually. Oh wait, no, I'm in the room that I want to be in. I could die. Where's PhD? There's PhD. So now I can slide further. Now I'm gonna go get double tap, and then we're gonna go try to get Melee Macchiato. I also need to do the scanner step, shouldn't I? I really should do that. So I'm probably gonna do that this round. What I forgot to do, forgot to pop this. Was that double points? Sweet. That's exactly what I need. I wish double points affect your salvage. That would be really, really handy. But unfortunately, they don't. Alright, there we go. Let's go do the scanner step now, when I can actually do it. Also, as well, there's a lot of things to do in this room. I really do think it's cool that you do spawn in as Dr. Fowler's mutant injection form. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, so... now, after that, let's go down here, go buy double tap. I also think I want to buy armor as well, and then I'm finally going to get the brain as well. For that, let's clear out the zombies a little bit. Let's get some salvage building, because I do need to get a self-revive now, which is annoying, but nonetheless, I still have to get it. And now I'm gonna go over here. I also started to know how to go around the map as well, since I played this so much. Alright, the brain. We go over here. And then we go over here, and you go... So, one thing I've noticed when I've been doing the brain step is, whenever the double tap route is, that is where the teleporter is going to be to go into the Forsaken room. That is what I've always noticed, and that's why it's pretty helpful, to be honest. And it's kind of weird to me that we only need 2 more parts now. Or actually 3 more parts because of the Cloud Slarm. Alright. No. Max armor. I would like that a lot, actually. Then I'm gonna go back. We're gonna also so if we go back, we go to the crafting table, which is on top, and craft myself a Silk Revive. I can't wait till I can get Dead Drop. That's really what I want to get. Alright. So now I gotta go look for the codes. Okay, so the one is not here. Is there one in the director's office? No? That's kind of surprising. And that's none on that table. That is... Okay, so there's one right there. Let me kill you. Alright, let's see what this one is. So, one is either first or second. So, the first number is either first or second, like I just said. Oh, so 6-1. That is currently the combination is 6-1. And it appears to be that there's none in this room. So it's 6-1. I still have to figure out where this last one is, which I don't quite know where that could be, since it's not on that desk, which is where it normally is if it's not in the director's room. Like, it's normally always there, but it's not. 6-1. Come on, there has to be one in here that I'm just... Oh wait, there is, which is this one, 6-1. Where is this last one? Because it's not on Richtofen's desk. It's not here. Where could this last one possibly be? I know the code is 6-1. Oh, there it is. 6-1, potentially 4. 6-1-4. Those are the numbers. So now let's go over here and smack-a-doodle them right in. 6-1-4-2. 6-1-4-2. Ha. Now I kind of just have to wait for the Klaus round, because now I really can't do anything anymore. Because I need the Klaus arm so I can try to get the Klaus, the Uber Klaus to spawn in, and then shock the Klaus down here. And then also so I can do the Forsaken boss so I can get the Wonder Weapon. There's my little friend. That's dead now. But he's a friend nonetheless. I really am hoping for Ultra Mega Goblins, which I don't get. That's Killjoy. Yep, I got the last Klaus arm. Now I just have to survive this round, which should not be overly difficult. Alright, here we go. Now I gotta go do the power surge. Easy peasy. Now Uber class is about to spawn in, so let's go down here. You know what's funny? There was one that I almost was on pace for the world record on this map. That's actually kind of nuts. And it just sucks that... Nah, I can't say that anymore. There we go. Alright, I would like to get the heck out of here. And then go right back. Alright. Now I gotta go all the way over here. Actually, I could be popping on the house, but I'm not gonna do that quite yet. Where are you, Uber Klaus? Come here. Really now? God. I would like to not die. Man, Uber Klaus is like one of the frickin' most annoying. I wouldn't say most annoying. The Amalgam's the more annoying, but. Oh my god, I'm stuck in a corner. Bro. I mean, I know, like, the Maelstrom would make this a lot more easier, but damn. Okay, there we go. There's one. There's two. Now I gotta get you over here. Come on, buddy. Want a snacky wacky? Want a snacky wacky? A snacky wacky? Bro, I hate this guy so much. Bro! He is standing on it. Really? Because you're a bastard. Give me the Gorgafex. Alrighty. So getting that annoying step out of the way, we can finally I gotta go to the mushroom room. because it's not. Now I have no ammo at all with my gun. So let's go refill it. Let's go put this head in the bucket. And now I have to go back because now I can go to the Oberklaus part, or the Klaus step. And I'm also gonna pop dead drop while I'm trying to do the objective. All right. Why are my points just randomly going up? I just saw my points just going up like 5 at a time and was like, okay. That was weird. Let me just pick up all my salvage real quick, and I'll bring you on your merry way. I'm actually going to go take the teleporter, because it's a much more faster route. Oh, great. Oberklaus spawned in this round. Why does the head, like, weigh so much? Like, what the hell? I feel like it wouldn't weigh this much. Ow, 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 ow. You know what I forgot to do as well? I forgot to shoot the... No, I'm not looking at you. Oh. Yep, I have to... I gotta do that one step before I can even go move on to the power vacuum step, which is really freaking annoying. But whatever. Dude, I need to get self-revive and cryo-freeze. Those are like the two things I really need to get. Alright. Did I do it? Nope. Alright, now I've done it, probably, right? I think you have to get over 1,000, that's the goal. Yep. Did it. So now I gotta go down here. This is actually a really bad round to do it because Uber Cloud's spawning in. It's not a great round to do it, but it's whatever. I'll do it when I can do it. I also got pack 2 my LMG, which I really need to do that. No. Klaus is not friendly. Klaus don't want hug. Klaus wants to murder my guts. Where's Ted? I need to pop Ether Shroud, otherwise I was gonna die. How is he still shooting me? This is bullshit. I'm gonna die. Alright, let me get out of this room. Did you saw how many zombies there were right there? I was gonna be screwed if I was there any longer. Alright. Before I do this next step, I have to kill Klaus. This is just... It's gonna be a pain if I can't. Apparently there's a limit on your charge. Alright. I think there... No, there isn't a crafting machine in here. Don't worry, you're gonna be vacuumed soon, but for now... I need a pack-a-punch. Actually, I think... Particle accelerator, is there? I need to pack-a-punch my gun. There we go. Ow. I would like to not die. What the hell? Is there like a side Easter egg with that? Because like, why is he doing that? Unless it's just a glitch? I guess? Alright. Self-revive. Check. Vulturade. Check. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's one of those boxes in here. I don't know where, but there's definitely one of those boxes, and I believe to be in here. Where are they? Isn't there one box in here? I swear to God, I saw one box in here. Oh, there it is. I was like, I had a feeling I saw a box in here. Alright, let's go. So there's... I'm trying to think, where are all the locations for it? Bonk. So there's one in here, I remember that. There's one box up here. I don't quite remember where... I think it moves every now and then, doesn't it? I think. I know it's usually not in the director's office. I think it could sometimes be in here. I don't think it is. Usually it's in here. I say usually. Where is it? What was that laugh sound for? Where is this box? Damn it. No. I wish you could carry more than one at a time, you know? You actually can. I believe there's one in the Forsaken room. If not, that's okay, because I already know where two other ones are. I think they're on the west side. It's either that or they're on the east side. Oh, I can't find it. Well, that's alright. Because I know there's one in here. There's one in there, and then there's one in the injection lab that I can just do. Bonk. I wonder what happens if you collect all of them. Has anybody figured that out? What happens if you collect all the items? Do you get like a free perk or what? I wonder what you get. Because there are more than 4, so I do wonder what would happen if you do collect more than 4. I'm curious. There we go. And then the last one of the last boxes that I need to get is in here. And I believe there should be one other item in here. Where is this last item? There it is. Hiya. Alright, I got my 4 vacuums. Now I just gotta go back to that room, and then I'm done for terms of the Easter egg. And now I just gotta get prepared for the boss fight. Which It's gonna be very hard to, I will be honest. Alright. Hopefully I can get Dead Drop right away. A soda fountain. I actually will take that. And meanwhile, I'll pop this. I also pop this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I just sat on a baby. Oh. Come on, you guys are supposed to give me extra items. What the bloody heck? Okay, I do need to craft stims as well. Is there a crafting station in here? There is. I'm actually kind of surprised that there is. Wanna know why I say that? It's because there's one in the particle accelerator. That's why I'm kind of surprised that there is. Is there a replica machine? No, there isn't. Which I guess isn't surprising because there's one also in the particle accelerator room. That actually genuinely scared me for a sec there. Alright, we're almost to tier 4, which thank God, because I need to get this thing to tier 5 ASAP. Oh my God, Klaus around, are you kidding me? One thing I don't like is that the Klaus just feel way too almost familiar to the toxic zombies, like the exploding ones. They're just like it's so annoying that they kind of feel the exact same, you know? Which kind of does. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't feel good. It feels pretty sucky. Alright, let's pop Dead Drop. I believe an Uber Klaus has spawned this round. Did it? I don't think it did. Maybe I was wrong. Nope, I was right. I would like to live to see another dawn. God! Dude, curse those energy mines, bro. I swear. I fucking hate Uber Cloud so much. I'm already almost dead. You're dead. Oh wait, there's something I could do with this RCXD that I would like to do, actually. If the game decides to let me pick it up, which the game isn't letting me. Self-revive. Maybe that's part of my problem. I just didn't have tier 3 armor. Maybe. Oh, there was the box. Oh my god, I got death perception. I mean, it's okay, because it's even one of the perks that aren't even on the map yet, but... Or, well... It's never on the map. You only can get it through the Wonder Fizz. This room actually really helps your aim. Dead honest with that. Did anybody know that Cryo Freeze is Vermin's weakness? I don't know if anybody does. Like, I knew that, I just don't know if anybody else knew that. I wouldn't need to buy ammo. Alright. There's one underneath your shroud room. God dang, I got pushed off. Whatever. But there's no Gobble machine in here. That's annoying. Oh, I just realized I had an RCXD this whole time. I didn't even realize that. Alright, let's look for... Mr. Peaks. Hello, Mr. Peaks. I would like to do... Okay, I would like to not die, Mr. Peaks. I wish we knew more about this frickin' bunny. Like, we don't really know much. Quick revive. I'll take that. I was just shredding. Deadshot. Alright. Really, the only perk I really need now is like Speed Cola, I think. Stock option, nope. Really what I'm looking for right now is Dead Drop. And that's not Dead Drop, but I will take that unless I get a double points. Like if I get a double points, then that's nutty. How are you shooting me? I have Ether Shroud. That's not how this works. Bro, they need to nerf that so much. They actually really do. Like, genuinely need to nerf it. Because, one, it should not be able to see you through Ether Shroud. Facts. And, two... it just does way too many damage. It just does way too much damage. Literally. And it's pretty freaking annoying every time I have to go against it. Alright. Got 38,000. Finally, I got Dead Drop. Let's go. Is that really the only one I want? I guess Soda Fountain, right? I think Soda Fountain's the one thing I kind of want right now. I want to save one on the house for later. I don't know why those things just give me PTSD. 2 Gobblegums, let's see what I get. Arsenal Accelerator and Tactical Diffusion. And they finally gave me Soda Fountain. Let's go. Alright. Now I need to go to the Klaus room so I can go get Speed Cola. What perks am I missing? I think I'm just missing Elemental Pop. I know I'm missing Speed Cola, but I can't really think what perks am I missing. I got Stamina, right? So hopefully Stamina. Oh, I got Elemental Pop. Okay. As long as it wasn't Melee Macchiato, I'm okay. Points I'm done with. Now it's just the salvage part that I really need to grind for. I hate the Dolgas so much. Like, just on this map, I hate it. I hate... Oh my god, I'm stuck. Never mind. I was not stuck. I just pretended to be stuck. All the fact I could just spray and pray with this gun. I could just absolutely do that. And I have no repercussions at all outside of my ammo. Outside of that, there is 0 repercussions, baby. Alright, I got... Alright, let's save one zombie, because I already think I'm ready for the boss fight now. Now the only thing I have to do is just... pack-a-punch my gun, like... That's the only thing I have to do. Let's go pack-a-punch my gun, let's go get my gun to tier 5. And then that's it. And hopefully I can complete the boss fight finally. Oh, I need to change my gobblegums. Oh, I forgot about that. I need to change my gobblegum set. So I'm actually gonna probably have to wait another round, probably. Maybe. I said maybe. I hope I don't. Alright. What do we got? Power cake? Nice. You know, I think I do actually because of dead drop. That's fine. Idolize. Nah. I don't think it's that good in this boss fight, honestly. Killjoy, nope. Perkaholic, yep. Like, it is so necessary to have all the perks. But this boss fight especially, like, I think the Z-Rex, you can live maybe like a couple of minutes without it. Especially when you have a chopper gunner. But otherwise you're kind of just screwed. Look at this gun go, like... Jesus Christ. This gun just goes ham. An Arsenal Accelerator. Alright, I got all my gobblegums. I got all the gobblegums that I need for the boss fight. You know what's funny? I can almost fully pack-a-punch my gun again if it was on tier 2. Fun fact. Anyway. I got almost full ammo. I think I'm just ready for the boss fight now. I mean... Dude, I wish... that you didn't have to go on a freaking upgrade quest for the Gorgafix, and I just wish it was... You know what I wish you could just pack-a-punch your gun prior to getting the upgrades. I don't know why you can't. I don't understand why. I hate that they switched around every freaking time you start this. I'm going to help Sam. For the, like, 4th time now. hell? Did you just saw one of them just like stand still? That was weird. Oh, yeah, I forgot I don't have to activate it. I just gotta wait for them to come. Not done yet. Okay, one down. That one done. One more to go. I do like this little sequence, though. I will be honest with that. I do like this little sequence. I mean, I do wish it did change for the Richtofen side of things, but this is a pretty cool sequence. I'm gonna be honest. It's a really, really cool sequence. And I wish there were more sequences like this more often during a boss fight. But I also like those with cutscenes, so it's like, you know, you could juggle, like, having this and then having the one that have a cutscene before a boss fight. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind both on a map, but I do like if they probably are just on different maps. That probably feels more honest. Jesus Christ. Jesus Klaus. It's bruh, my man's chill, dog. Alright. We're done it. Let's go buy some ammo real quick. This gun is so good for this boss fight, and you're gonna realize that really quickly. I was like, at first I was like, is really the Maelstrom the most recommended gun for this? I feel like this gun is. And you're gonna realize, or well, not this gun in particular. I thought the thing was gonna be it, but watch. Look at his health. Look at his health. His health is getting depleted so fast. And I already got one of the shield parts down. That is how good this gun is against this boss fight. Oh boy. Stim. I already lost my dying wish. That really actually sucks. I was just about to say I'm running out of ammo. And look at... I don't know. I think this might be the recommended gun for this boss fight. I'm gonna be honest. This might be it. Oh my sweet Jesus Christ. Oh my God. It's like as soon as the Uber class comes in, it's like, what the hell? Oh, oh. was a shot charge. That's what that was. Oh boy. Wait. Damn it. Nope. No. God damn it with this guy and his flashbangs, dude. Alright. Still flying. Is he still flying around? Alright. Here we go. First stage done. Let's buy some ammo. And now let's just try to kill these zombies. I am very happy that I haven't downed yet. I haven't downed yet, hopefully. I just don't die at all, you know. Keep my blood pressure relatively low if it's not been already high already. Ooh. Yeah, you see what I mean by art. What am I? Article accelerator? Or, I don't remember. I can't speak. That's how scared I am about this, dude. I really want to win so bad. Alright, I got my ether shroud on. He's coming back now. Wanna wait until his health bar pops up. Which it hasn't popped up back yet. Where are you? Fuck, I'm stunned. He's got to be so close, though. For at least his first phase to stop. Stop with the stuns. It's annoying. Wait, no. I don't want to pop that. I want to pop Perkaholic. There we go. Now I got all my perks back. Good thing is I have quick revive back as well, which is probably part of the reason why I died, actually. Because I didn't get that health regen. Bro, these zombies just get me stuck sometimes. Okay, that was scary. That was way too freaking scary. God damn. It's not fair. He has a freaking Wonderwaff that just doesn't reload. Alright. Goal is now is to kill zombies. Let me go buy some ammo real quick as well. Stunned. Let's pop on over here. Waiting for the last phase. No. Alright, he's going this way. Alright, got Ether Shroud. And now. Oh. Thank the frickin' Lord. Let me also buy ammo. Whenever I got a chance to buy ammo, you already know I'm gonna do it. This is not the good time to lag. There's not bad moments, but then there's I'm freaking gonna kill you, not good moments. Alright. Oh boy. This might be it. Is he still flying? I don't think he is. Yeah, he's not. No, just die. Just die! Oh! That was one of the hardest things I've ever had to done in my life. I don't care that I only basically get a 3-second cutscene of what I haven't seen already. You're welcome, Sam. We did it, Sam. I did this for you. I'll let you know this. I did this for you. You're alive, Sam. You're alive. And Richtofen's dead where he should be. I already seen this. By the way, I think I forgot to mention this on my... Actually, did I even upload that video? I don't know. I don't think I have it yet. But I think I might need to Again, they did not explain that at all, why the frick that happened. And it's such bullcrap. Yes, I would like to actually continue. Do I have that video uploaded yet? I don't even have it planned to be uploaded. Can I have a chance to chill and grab my loot, please? Bro, let me grab my loot in peace. I'm grabbing the ray gun and... Bro, let me... Why are you not letting me pick up my shit? This is a low blow, Treyarch. I not only spend a lot of money trying to complete this Easter egg, but you're also doing this shit to me? Really, Treyarch? Not letting me get my loot when I want it? That's bull, Treyarch. You're really bold. Can this Uber Klaus just die, please? This crap, and I wasn't even expecting it. I can frickin' tell. I do want to try to do high rounds eventually. I don't know when, but I do want to try. And it's not going to be this attempt. Frick that. I am done. I don't want to play this anymore. Ugh. I don't think there's like any map changes at all. Which is kind of bizarre because you would figure there would be like a huge blue sky or something. Like on Tower 3. Like you would expect like a... Oh, there's like a blue orb though thing on Tower 3. I guess there's that. Wait, can I actually... What happens if you go back to the room that you went into to go to the boss fight? What happens if you go back? I am curious. Is just the portal still not open or something? Like... Oh. It's that. We still have not figured out, I think, what that has to do. You know? Still haven't figured out what that does. I am curious to see how exfilling is going to be on this map. On this map. Not once. Give me an Ultra Mega Goblin, please. Oh, okay. This Pack-a-Punch game is so fire. I have to say this is probably my favorite. I don't know if that's bold or not, but I think this is... How would I rank my Pack-a-Punch camos? That's a good question. I think the worst fit is Liberty Falls for sure. Then the Tombs. Then I think Shattered Vales next. Then I go with Terminus, then Citadel, and then this map. I wish this was a camo on my guns. You know how cool that would look? It would look sweet! I do wondering how exfil works on this, because there's not a single area that you're out open on the map unless you use the teleporter in 3. Maybe that's how you go teleport or Pack-a-Punch, or not Pack-a-Punch. How you exfil, because I don't know how you exfil. I legitimately do not know how you can exfil possibly on this map, because you're never outside really on this map. You're never. Just never. Man, after high rounds, I may delete BO6. I'm gonna be dead honest. I don't think there's really anything that's gonna come out during Season 6, and I don't know how long I'll play this game for, so... I mean, maybe I might keep it for the Super Easter Egg whenever that comes out. But that's about it, really. I don't want to die to fall damage. Even though I could just buy all my perks back. Alright. I want to get... Oh, I guess this makes sense, yeah. Alright, let's pop a mutant injection. Damn! Damn! This guy has so much health! I don't even have a mutant injection anymore. Oh, I think he's on Kyro Freeze. Where did he go? What the heck? Okay. Goodbye, Reckoning. You're about to drive into that frickin' mountain. Successful exfil! Yay! I finally did it, guys. It took me a long time, but we did it! Precisely, it took me almost a week to finish. That was... That was a living hell. I'm almost there to the foul. Or the AUG, sorry, not the foul. What am I talking about? And the AUG is going to be a very interesting gun. Same thing with the 9mm, whatever we call it. That's also going to be interesting. I wish it could stay in that swampy form. That's kind of what I wish I could just do. Oh. You know what's weird? And I bet you this is a glitch. Sims, it says he was an ex-Requiem member. Which is so weird. And then when you go in there, it says special agreement, blah, blah, blah. Book smart, street smart, and the knack for dismantling robots. All with Gray's blood, sweat, and gears operator skin. With Treyarch. With. That's AI generated. with. You can't tell me that's not AI. If someone made a spell incorrection like that, they need to be fired. With Greg. It's all with Greg's blood, sweat, and gear operator skin. It's not with. Oh my god, I gotta clip that so bad. Alright, well, first of all, I'm gonna go clip my completing the boss thing. Actually, I do need to save recent gameplay past 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna go cut that out. So anyways, guys, deuces.